Yo.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Marv and
Oni Francis.
And this is another edition of Welcome to My Hood Film. Oni, was cracking, brother?
Oh, it's cracking.
Good. Oh, it's cracking.
There's a lot going on. The NFL season just started.
Yeah. NFL season started.
Terrible, whatever.
Yeah. Things is happening right now. Folks, we really, this is a really
yeah, we're not gonna waste too much of your time.
This is a big episode. This is a big episode for so many historic reasons. For one, we sacrificed watching the debate to do this episode.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. It's good. It's okay.
Yeah. Sacrifice.
It's okay. We're good.
Oh,
We're good.
My God.
We're good. All three of us is good.
Oh, shucks.
Two, this is a big episode for another reason, which we're about to get into a second. So as you already know, the whole purpose of our podcast is we made a goal, try to put the world onto the hood one film at a time. We get people that we think didn't see hood films or never grew up in the hood or anything like that, and we show them a film and get their reaction from it. But this rare occasion, we got somebody who said, I got y'all.
Yes.
I'm going to put you onto a hood film. I'm going to make that shit happen, and y'all going to give me y'all reaction. So, our guest right here, gonna state her name.
Returning guest.
And he's gonna let you know what's going on.
Hello. It's Chewy. And I introduced them to a film. Showed up on my For You because it's a gay-ish film.
Gay-ish? No, it's gay. What you mean?
Like lesbian-ish.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You know what? You, the resident gay person.
Yeah, I was saying, let's not. Yeah.
Correct you on everything.
We have no right, sir.
Nope, at all.
Have no right. Anyway, Chewy, how you doing today? You all right?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for asking. So it is safe to say you have seen a hood film before, because you are putting us on to this film right here.
And she was a guest before, so.
What film?
ATL.
We showed you ATL?
Yeah.
COVID times. We had to go to the building, remember?
Yeah.
Shit.
We did a lot of episodes, people. You don't forgot she was on the show. That's a lot of respect.
That's why I was like, watch this film.
Yeah, she was a comic. I ran to her at the show. She did her thing.
Yeah.
She was like, have you seen this movie? DMX is in it. Like, wait a minute. This Asian lesbian saw a movie DMX I never heard of before. To be fair, he's barely in the fucking movie. He dies in like the first 5 minutes. It's more of a cameo. Yeah. But still, I didn't know about it, so I was like, yeah, we gotta see this shit.
But he did make sure to give him a song for the soundtrack.
Of course. Yeah, come
on. So
first
off, R.I.P. Yeah, you're right. First of all, let me apologize. I definitely forgot that you were a guest of ours. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So we put you on the ATL,
Yes.
and then I love this. So we put you on the ATL, and then you came back and said, nah. It's been a while, but I'm gonna put y'all on the sign. I love it. That feels good. I like that. We never had nobody go and watch a hood film and say, you know what, I'm gonna go get them a hood film. So, just like how Saturday Night Live does their thing, you are now a member of the Two Timers Club.
Oh, thank you.
So you're right up there with your friend Allison Klemp.
Oh, nice.
Yep, and Zoe Levy. Yeah, right there. So, wow, we got Two Timers Club. All right, feel good. All right, so let's.
Oh, Yoshiko.
Right, Yoshiko Watson. That's right. Yeah, so Yoshiko Watson. Wow, all ladies. I love it. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. We nobody can mess with us now.
They can call us purrs, but they could if they wanted to. Like, listen, we haven't asked no dude. Yeah, that's not. We gotta ask the dude back now. Shit.
I was anxious of watching this film with you guys because I was like, making sure that you guys didn't get boners during this film. That was very awkward.
We're adults.
I don't know, like.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not.
Like.
There was a lot of, ladies was kissing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like one scene.
And there was chicks half naked.
Yeah.
There's strip club,
Bro, we've done this show. We've seen so many of these. Don't stop. I'm just desensitized by this.
Yeah, it is fair for you to think that, but he's right. We
gotta go NC-17 if you want to see something come out of me at this point.
Oh.
Yeah, as you already know, in the world of hood films, there's a lot of half naked scenes, especially that of the female variety, because these rappers feel that needs to be done in their movies. So,
tell us what the movie is.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's get right into it. Yes. So please tell us in your own words what this movie Pimp was about.
The Pimp is about a pimp who's a father. He trains his daughter to take over his pimp industry, and he dies, and she inherits
the business
and learns along the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a very straightforward story. There's an actual plot that doesn't start till the second act, but
there's other things that happens, but you're right. In a nutshell, that's basically what it was. Girl who grew up watching the game, then learns the game as she grows up, and then lives and dies because of the game.
Yup, lives and by hoeing.
Yeah. How did you come up finding this movie, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a gay person, and they're like, oh, here's something gay for you, and then I saw the trailer. I was like, ooh, Keke Palmer plays like a stud. I was like, this will be fun, and then I watched it, and I was like, okay, no.
I'm gonna go on record. I thought this shit was hilarious. I'm sorry. This shit.
Let me watch it. Oh no.
Listen,
I am good.
Keke Palmer has range because I believe she was gay.
Yeah.
I believed it.
Yeah.
You say what you want. She got some range on her.
The acting was really good in this. The acting was superb, but the other aspects were...
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, one thing I will say about Keke Palmer is all her range is basically designed for like black communities.
Yeah.
It's good in a good way. I'm not shitting on her.
She's doing some stuff that isn't just straight black, I think, maybe.
Bro, one of her first movies, she was a black kid beating people in the spelling bee.
Yeah.
Look how far she's come.
She played a girl who was on a football team beating boys. Yeah,
that's the range. She was True Jackson. I forgot she was there.
Look at that. A Nickelodeon show about a black kid owning a business. Like, see? That's what I'm saying. It was designed for black communities in a good way.
No, I got you. She was an Ice Age. She's one of the voices. Bang. I knew I had something, bro.
Oh, and Buzz
Lightyear. Nah, she's in a few things. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Voice acting don't count?
Wait, what movie was she in? What other animated movie? You said Ice Age and what?
And Buzz Lightyear.
Did you see her character in Lightyear?
I didn't watch that movie.
Oh, okay. I'll Google that while y'all talking. So, just so he has an idea.
I got it up. Listen, I didn't want to watch Lightyear. I'm sorry.
You know what's funny? Actually, that character was gay too.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. If I'm right, I believe, because I think people was getting pissed about it.
Did you see it? Oh, that's the one she played? Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's funny.
You notice anything about her hair, Oni?
It was braids? Oh, God damn it. Oh, yeah, that was
the black community, baby. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She does things for the black community.
At least in Ice Age, she was an animal.
Yeah. But it uplifts the black community. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm just
saying it's a pattern. Okay. It's a good range.
She getting her residuals. She's fine. She's fine.
So the movie really wasn't for you after they recommended it. Was there anything that you did like about the movie? Any takeaways you could say, you know?
She is a good gay in it. And it was like, I could see why certain people like it. The acting is really good. I actually watched it. This is my third time watching it because I thought we were all going to watch it before.
Oh.
So watching it again, I was like, oh yeah, everybody, the scenes were dramatic. Mm-hmm. And those are good parts.
those are the good parts. Yeah, there's not really much we can say about the good parts. But like
I like the plot when it started.
Yeah, I'll give you
that. It just took too long.
I'll give you that. Because in the beginning, it felt like it was...
They were just meandering.
Going to be more of like a... Because I really thought it was going to be... Go ahead.
Like, is it going to be like her day in the life of her...
Yeah, and then her just realizing like, I can't do this no more. I need stability. I need a way out. That's what it seemed like. And then it just turned into like, no, I have a way we can get better at this.
Yeah.
And go from there.
That's when the plot starts.
Yeah. That's when the plot starts. It just gets crazy. And then
it ramps up and it doesn't ever really stop.
Yeah. And we get what might possibly be one of the best hood movie villains I've seen.
And Pimp Kenny.
That's right. Pimp Kenny. Which upset Oni a little bit because he found out that this gentleman was an actor that also played in the movie X-Men First Class. Oh, thank you, IMDb. Oh, there we go. Edie Gatitgi. Oh man, I'm about to mess up his name.
He was Darwin, who shouldn't have fucking died because his power is he doesn't die, but he killed him off anyway. Now his poor brother gotta be an evil pimp in his movie in 2018 nobody saw. I'm sorry, just Fox has never made a good movie about the X-Men. I'm glad they're done.
Wait, talking about he can't die? That's his power?
His power is evolution. So literally anything you do to him, not supposed to fucking die. So if I throw him in the water, drown him, gills. Throw him in space, and they kill him off. Like, no, niggas, what are y'all doing?
That's a god power.
Yeah, and they fucked it up.
What did they call it? Omega class, right?
Yeah, they fucked it up.
They killed the Omega class.
Listen, I'm over it. Fox sucks.
We got a little out of our hood film elements.
Deadpool 3 was good. They redeemed themselves. They closed the chapter. Logan was good. But they ain't ending Logan. They try to end on New Mutants, which is awful.
That is true.
And now Marvel Studios got to be like, no, we can't leave it like that. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, come back here and fix this.
We need money.
And we also need money because we've been bad for a while. So whatever, let's get back to
the system. I was like, we have to get down the system. Yeah. I saw Chewy like,
Sorry, I got nerve rage.
No.
Get back to this gay pimp shit.
Because we were on the right track, and then when I heard you say his power, I was like, wait, that was his power? Did I forget that part?
Why do you think I got? No, you didn't forget. You just
didn't you turn into stone and they put whatever?
Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was bad.
Was Pimp Kenny like revving up his power then with his like air punches? You think?
Yes.
Right.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
No,
he was evolving.
He was there's no way someone wrote that for him. He was shadow boxing randomly in scenes.
He like had to stop himself from punching the mirror so many times. It kept making me laugh.
This guy was a maniac.
I paid money for this mirror. I want to hit it so bad, but I paid money.
Good villain though. I was scared for
really,
Keke when he came out. First of all, the dude showed up with his top bitch. She's bitching. And he was like, oh, you don't think I love you? I'll kill one of you bitches right now. I thought he was bluffing. No, he killed the chick, killed his fellow black woman because he's like, the white bitch is hotter than you, so I'm definitely going to kill her. Which, all right, economically he's not wrong, but damn, bro.
And then he raped the white woman.
Then
he raped the white woman. Yeah. He did rape the white woman.
And then just left the dead lady.
Dead lady just under a bridge.
Oh, my Lord.
Shot her like right between the eyes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was a ruthless
backward
scene.
shot. Yeah, it was brutal. Like, oh.
But in the sake of the story, it did give me what it was supposed to give me. It was supposed to give me frightened.
It woke you up.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of boring up to this point. Like, something could happen. Like, oh, never mind. You did too much.
Yeah.
Too much happened.
It was supposed to have me frightened for
the main character.
These characters that are trying to just survive, you know?
It's like an anime when you watch the main character kind of beat up people, then you just see one dude, the top dog, like, I'm just going to...
That's what happened.
Freeze, I'm just going to blow up the entire continent. Like, oh, fuck, I got to do way more training.
Yeah. And and then you realize that's, like, now that I'm looking back at it, that's what this guy was, like, ruthless because he wanted...
Destiny.
Yeah, no, he wanted Destiny back, but then he told Keke... First off, hold on. Let me backtrack real quick. There's a big elephant in the room that we're forgetting. Keke Palmer's character's name was Wednesday.
Yeah. And they call her Win.
And they call her Win.
Yeah.
But let's not escape the fact that the hood had a Wednesday before there was a TV show called Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah, because this movie came out 2018. The Wednesday TV show came out like 2021, 22.
Wednesdays existed for decades.
Yes, the Christina Ricci version, not the Jenna Ortega version.
Okay.
I'm not the Christina Ricci version. That's a legend. We're gonna keep that over there.
Okay. I mean, she's also in the show too.
The cartoon version was but she plays a different character.
Cartoon.
The cartoon version, the 1960s version. We're gonna put that all to the side. We're gonna talk about the one that everybody loves now. Because if you tell somebody that there was a Christina Ricci playing Wednesday or a woman in the 60s playing Wednesday, they're gonna be like, yeah, right. YouTube.
It was the 90s. It wasn't that long ago.
Hey,
we're not that old.
Gen Z is a different gen, brother.
They have internet. They can Google this shit. She's in the fucking show. That's one of the reasons why, like, no, we got OG Wednesday that you know. She's in this with Jenny Ortega.
I have not seen the show.
Me neither.
That's okay.
Me neither.
Did you at least see the dance? The dance that went all viral that she did?
Did you see the original 90s? The 90s one?
I saw the Addams Family. I didn't see...
Oh, yeah. That's what he's talking about. Yeah, before Wednesday, it was just the Addams Family. It was a whole family. And then somebody was like, let's just focus on her.
Yeah.
Just her, and it blew up. It helped Netflix, whatever. But I'm just saying this to say that before we had a Wednesday that everybody loves, no disrespect to Miss Ortega, I'm just saying that the hood had their own Wednesday. That's all
Also,
I'm saying.
there's no one in the Bronx calling their daughter Wednesday. That's just not a thing.
That's
just not a thing that's gonna happen. Like, no.
Yeah. Well, I'll take a pageant maid before a Wednesday.
Yeah.
When they really meant pajamas.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She's like the whitest name in the world.
Yeah. I think. So her parents were drug addicts.
Drug addicts. Her father, DMX, was a pimp.
Yeah. And the mother was a hoe, but turned into not a hoe after having Wednesday.
DMX impregnated her. That's how Wednesday is born. So she's basically the daughter of a pimp and a hoe.
I think they got so much into the drugs that they had this girl on a Wednesday and just didn't realize it, and that's why she's named Wednesday.
Oh.
Okay.
It was just drugged out, and she woke up in the hospital like, what the fuck? What?
That would have been better if it was in it.
What time is it? They're like, it's 8:30 on Wednesday, December 9th.
Like, fuck it, write it down. Yeah.
Oh, that's her name. Go ahead. It's cool. December? No, Wednesday's better.
You want to call a black girl Wednesday in the Bronx? Okay. Are you sure? All right. Fuck it.
Yeah. You want to call a black girl Wednesday in the hood, period. The roast she will get is...
Listen, she didn't, though.
Because she had to, raise herself to be tough.
Yeah.
Never forget the quote, bro.
What's the quote?
The quote about her hands. What was it? Damn, I forgot the quote. It
happened so early in the movie. I know you're talking about when she had a fight scene at
the fight scene in the
basketball.
Yeah.
He's like, something about hands on. Everything she said was in pimp terms. Like,
it was.
Get a hobby, bro.
It was sort of like throw the hands or shit. You gotta know how to throw the hands. Whatever.
It don't matter.
I'll spend all day for.
Yeah, she beat up a chick off a basketball game.
A lot of this movie is a blur.
Yeah.
Who was like your favorite characters? Like who was people that you was rooting for at least in this movie? Good or bad, don't matter.
I didn't mind Destiny, and I wanted Destiny to win.
What? She's like a secondary villain.
This is why we ask these questions. That's why I said good or bad. Don't matter.
She's the reason why everybody died. Destiny was like the hot chick.
That is true. She is the reason why everybody died.
First of all, they went to that strip club in the Bronx that used to be open. It's not open no more. Like up by Gun Hill 220. You don't go there to try to get a pimp. That's just dangerous. This is a whole danger zone. Right in that spot where the Bronx meets like Yonkers. There's a good Best Buy over there. I'll say that. I didn't go to the strip club for anybody to be like, you freak. I'm like, no. I lived up there. I have to see it when I pass the fucking Best Buy.
So you never went inside?
No.
What's wrong with inside?
I just haven't been in there. I just haven't seen opportunity to be like, well, I'm going to tell my boy, yo, come up to the ass in the Bronx and go to the strip club. Like, no, we'll just go to Manhattan. I'm not going up there with you. And then we'll be right. That's the right.
I thought you meant because now I'm remembering. I thought you meant Sin City. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Was it called Sin City?
No, Sin City was all the way on the Concourse Street.
No, that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about north. Like literally, you step across the street, you ain't technically in Yonkers.
No, I got you. That's deep. I got you. But I really forgot. But
everyone did. I think it closed down.
You were very sad. You were very sad when it closed down. You missed it so much.
I didn't go there. It was also like a big ass porn star right across the street from it. And some porn stars, they will have events where porn stars would come out and sign shit. It was like years ago.
You know a lot about that.
Yeah, I did. I lived around there. I would see the signs like, yo, really? Why would they come all the way out here? That's weird. She's trying to play me. Listen. If you're from the Yonkers area, you remember that Best Buy. You know what I'm talking about.
I was like, yo, she's just baiting you. You just like, Nah, it's all good.
I ain't got no shame myself. Listen, you have no record I was ever in those places. So
it's all cash only.
I do gotta give you props though. I do.
Yeah. So you do know that, yeah.
I assume so. I know they take cars in the porn shop. That's for sure. That one I have been, I'm not gonna lie, just to see what was going on.
So you do take off.
I can't speak for the strip club. I haven't been about 6 in Manhattan.
Wait, how much porn did you get that you had to pay with a card?
I didn't buy any. I just wanted to see what it was.
So you had to swipe before you go in?
I have internet.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I ain't buy shit. I can go online for free.
Yeah.
Save a lot of money. and time. Anyway.
In space.
And space. I agree with you about the Destiny thing only because, spoiler alert, people, not almost, every main person dies except for two of Wednesday's hoes, two Latina ladies.
There was 3 of them. They all lived.
Three Latina ladies.
There was like one that
there was 2 skinny ones and a chicken one. Yeah.
Right. So 3 of her hoes.
They're
3 of her hoes survived.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny survived, and Wednesday's mother survived, but she's locked up in jail for God knows how long, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But those people survived. But Destiny basically was in the middle of what ended up becoming a pimp war, in which everybody in that war died. So, yeah, at the end of the day, Destiny could either start anew, go back to the strip club. She could do whatever she wants. She's good. She gained all of them. So, yeah, I agree with you. I wasn't rooting for her to win, but I will say how she came through in the end, hey, that's what matters the most. She ain't want nobody to die, but that's what they chose to do. So, even if Wednesday survived and got out of town, it still was just like,
gotta start over.
You can start over, but at least I'm still here. And y'all got rid of this guy who was just the worst person to me.
He was the worst.
The worst.
He was the truth.
So I agree with you. I do agree with you. I was rooting for her.
Like she knew her worth, and then
yeah, she knew her worth. She took it and put 2 people against each other. I think she probably knew that from the minute Wednesday walked in and got her attention. She probably was like, I think I got an idea. This can get me out the game, or at least help me be a queen bee in the streets.
Well, she wanted to be with a pimp that she could kind of control, which I get. That's smart.
That was smart.
It's devious, but fuck her. No, she's the reason why everyone died. Everyone would have been good. Nah, man, I root for Nikki, man. God damn this movie for making me root for a white lady. She's the only person making sense.
Which I think was the writers.
Yeah, perspective. But I mean, Nikki died.
She saved the day.
I mean, she died.
But she died before she died. She saved her best friend.
Yeah.
She saved the woman she loved.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. We should have seen that cliche coming, but right when he was about to kill her, she killed him, and then they did a bootleg. They did a Bronx Thelma and Louise. They let the car just ride off while they died already. At least Thelma and Louise was like, all right, let's ride off the cliff and then take it from there. These 2 was just like,
it would have been cool if they would have hit the wall.
It would have been. But I still wonder, I still was like, because I could have sworn I heard her put the car in park before they had the speech.
Yeah.
She might have had a foot on the brake.
I know, but I'm saying if the car's already in park, it don't matter if the foot's on the brake.
I don't think she put it in park.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm like, or she kept that shit in neutral by accident.
Probably. That happens sometimes.
Whose idea was that? Just let the car ride over to them.
2 people bleeding the fuck out. That's what the idea was. Can't think straight. Watch your life flash before your eyes. Jesus Christ.
All she saw was her and her girl as kids with her life flashed before her eyes. Why she ain't see DMX?
They couldn't afford him in the budget no more. Maybe he died. When he passed away, no, he was like 2020.
I think like 21.
Okay.
Because I remember we was at AJ's crib talking about it. Yeah.
Damn, this might have been like his last movie.
Might have.
Or that fake Fast and Furious bullshit he made. It's one of those 2.
One of those 2. Definitely for sure. Oh my God. So you being like, again, you being the one that put us on to this movie. When you first saw this movie, was there like certain scenes where you just had to be like, nah, run that back. This is, what the fuck just happened? Like, this is stupid.
I think that the whole I understand the beginning sequence of like a child pimp.
Yeah.
I was like, and DMX like having her on his lap explaining to her the business.
Yeah. And then a guy clowning her for just being there as a kid by saying one of the worst jokes that he had to apologize for the joke he made.
What was the joke he said?
He was like, it's 5 a.m. Don't you got some homework to do? And DMX was looking at him like, what the fuck? And then when the kid left, he was like, yo, I'm sorry about that joke. He apologized like 2 minutes after.
I mean, listen. Your kid shouldn't be there. This ain't gonna bring your kid to work shit.
You gonna follow up with that question though?
Nah, I'm
you got
not.
homework to do at 5 a.m?
I'll probably leave if I want to go get some pussy for money, and you had a kid there. Like, this is too much. I have a line I'm not gonna cross.
Like, I gave the child win money before.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. No, I'm not doing that. That's not good business.
Yeah, I was still upset with that joke. I would have looked at him like, yo, fam, what kid you know is doing homework at 5 a.m?
Yeah. He's probably just so frazzled. Like, why is there a child there? You have to say something.
Yeah,
Like, they were like, because they were still women on the clock, because they were still giving him money. And
Yeah, but they adults, so they gonna be up all. And this is their job. They're gonna be up all hours of the day.
Listen, Hunts Point was known for prostitution. We're not lying. They were around the clock. I'm getting off of work, getting out of school. I'm gonna work 2:30. They're on the block. I'm like, who's fucking at 2:30? Is that serious? I'm trying to watch Power Rangers. I was young enough. I was so naive. So like.
But did you know who they were? Like,
we all knew.
Oh.
We grew up. No, they were known for that.
Once you got old enough to understand it, like you knew.
Bro, once you start taking public transportation, I used to have to take that 6 train.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll take that route back home and like, oh, you're on the block. That's a short skirt. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then even if you didn't even go to that area, like he had to take the train. Like I didn't have to go that area. The HBO had a documentary.
Yeah, years later.
Oh.
Yeah. So you knew.
I was like, I didn't imagine. Oh, I'm not crazy. We weren't capping.
Yeah, Hook is on the point.
Yep.
HBO had a documentary about where they just talked about it, showcased it, a day in the life or a night in the life, whatever.
No, day and night.
Day and night. Okay.
Day and night.
And I saw, and I remember like I forgot what time it was, but I know I was trying to watch the Chris Rock show, and it did come on, and this came on instead, and I was like, okay. And I kept watching it. I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, whatever this shit is crazy. And then it got crazier and crazier. So, yeah, it helped you understand that in the Bronx, this shit goes down whether you like it or not.
It might stop now. It's 2024. People are only fans.
It has not.
You think he's still out there? Oh, please, God, tell me they're not.
Are we going to do like a...
You want to go on an expedition? No. We're not doing that.
She's like, are y'all trying to... We can stop this episode right now. Or we can keep it going.
No, we're not.
It'll be the longest episode ever.
For the Patreon.
For the Patreon, you know what I mean? Try to get paid, baby. Let's go.
Go on the street and see that there. At fucking 10 o'clock at night like a psychopath. Yeah, we definitely get arrested.
Pay us money so we can pay them money because we owe them and their pimps are on the way.
No, I'm not trying to fight a pimp. I'm good.
Nah, I drove around.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Recently?
Yeah, because sometimes I work around here.
Oh, yeah, you do.
So I drove around here.
Oh, God.
And I was minding my business. And I looked over to see if the building that I needed to go to was correct. I'm like, all right, it said 982. So I'm looking, and I look down for 1 second, and there's a lady. She looks at me. I look at her. I'm like, okay. So I just did a nice, hello, how you doing? Yeah, because we locked eyes. So I said, hello, how you doing? And she goes, and I was like,
you know what? There's a lot of warehouses around there. That makes sense.
And she flipped one down.
Oh.
And I said, I'm out.
That's fun. Yep.
I was like, I'll go look for this shit somewhere else.
Hunts Point still doing it in 2024.
She flipped it down, started playing with the nipple. Sorry to get a little dirty for y'all here on our podcast.
It's called Pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Listen, it's real shit. I didn't know he's still doing that.
I just sat there like,
oh shit.
Oh my God.
You're still doing this?
Still doing this.
In 20 years.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't discriminate, but at the same time, I try to keep myself clean. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Listen, in this economy, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Make your money how you choose to make it.
I'm just surprised in this day of technology, they're still out there.
Yeah. I wonder if they've seen this movie. Should I go buy it instead of giving them like?
Maybe Keke Palmer went around Hunts Point and like, I need to get an authentic feel.
Research. Hung out with real pimps and
what they call it when actors like
was it a method actor?
Yeah,
method actor. I hung out with the pimps.
Like right along with the.
Yeah, I'll do that. The bruises was real from real actual pimps.
You know what?
It's like, you too fucking close to me.
When I heard Keke Palmer, that wouldn't surprise me at all. At all.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm convinced it'll work.
The villain in this movie was not convinced because when he first and this is why I said this guy is like, I was making like video game music when he came out, but this guy is like a weird anime kind of villain because like
he's just so extreme.
Because in anime, it's like when they realize there's some person with like a power that they shouldn't have. They get very like bewildered and amazed by this person. Like, why do you have this power? You should not have this power. This is a rare power. And in this movie, my man was like, I've never seen a woman be a pimp before.
I called her half girl, half nigga
like,
pimp.
Is this the elusive half girl, half nigga pimp? Like, what? Like, dude.
I also giggle at the fact that this whole script was written by a white lady.
Yes, you did tell us that. That's why a white girl saved the day at the end of the movie. She was like, hold on, I gotta do this for my people now. Gotta do this for the people.
Is the writer a lesbian?
I don't know.
She better be.
What?
Cause like, why? Why?
Oh yeah, maybe like it was like her sexual fantasy of that she's Nikki.
Yeah. Like, what is the whitest girl I've seen from the Bronx?
Who was like was desired by everybody.
Yep. By everybody. By everybody.
Yeah.
Nah, hold on. I gotta see.
You gotta find out who this person is.
Yeah, because now you said that, I'm like, I'm crying inside. I'm like, nah.
She wasn't even like an Irish.
It was written and directed.
Irish white girls.
Yeah, it was written and directed by Christine Krokos.
Oh boy.
Born and raised in Brooklyn to Greek immigrant parents. Oh no, her story is kind of sad. I don't know if she's gay. The story is really sad though.
Oh no.
Yeah. Her mom has played a big part of the inspiration influences of her love of strong female characters. So most of them, yep, okay. Her film Pimp, starring Keke Palmer and Oscar-nominated Ujune Ellis, and executive produced by Lee Daniels, we forgot to mention that, went on to win Best Picture and Audience Award at the HBO's Urban World Festival.
I believe that.
Of course it did. Christine is preparing her next feature, a biopic on World Cup winning goalkeeper Hope Solo.
That's a fucking big shift.
Yeah. I mean, hey. That's, well.
I mean, like I looked at her filmography and she did all like music videos and then Pimp.
Why is it they always do? Why do we keep getting these music video directors?
That's how it works.
That's why these movies don't be.
Hey, listen, honestly, it's not that bad for a first attempt. I mean, way worse.
Yeah, it could be way worse. It could make Gang of Roses.
Yeah, it's better than that.
Better than that.
Way better
Sorry,
than that.
it's a movie about female cowgirls, and it's just not
It's just not good at all.
We're all for strong female leads. We don't discriminate, but the movie has to be good. That's all we're asking. It could be black, indigenous peoples, Asian, it don't matter. Just make the movie good. For crying out loud. Yeah, I don't see anything else, but IMDb's not going to show sexual preference. I'm bugging. Anyway.
Yeah, you might have gone on Wikipedia.
Stupid.
I didn't know that that's what you were looking for.
Yeah, I think you're on Wikipedia. Nigga, come on, bro. You know better than that. Go on Wikipedia.
Sometimes it'll say, like, they won an award for, like, GLAAD or something. I don't know. So in my mind.
Like, you mean ally.
Yeah. I'm bugging. Like, it just says, like, birth, height, sexual preference. Like, straight, gay. Like, oh, my bad, dog, my bad.
Film director, writer, gay as hell.
Gay as hell.
She frequented Perfections and she was like, you know what? I want to write your story.
Right. Been a hunt point this entire time.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, whose man's is this?
I think so.
Yeah, you probably have. I mean, you be with us in the comedy spots. You probably be hearing somebody on a bad set. They be like,
from here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you heard it once or twice. But long story short, it's just to say that somebody was doing the most. They're a little extra, embarrassing themselves, embarrassing the people around them.
Yeah.
If there was a person in this movie that was in real life that you could say that to, whose man's or whose woman is this, what character do you think that would be?
I feel like Wynn embarrassed herself a lot.
Who? Wynn? The main character? Yeah.
Like she was surprised that she got played by that a stripper didn't care for her, but also Wynn has like a very sad backstory and upbringing, so it's just like not really her fault that she wasn't guided properly. Yeah. I don't know. Well,
I mean the whole cast really.
Yeah. That is true.
Except for Nikki and the other hoes that were just showing.
Yeah, they wasn't bad. They was just lazy.
They weren't lazy, man.
Well,
she was like sleeping.
Yeah, well, the sleeping one's fine, but the other one was.
Well,
She was like,
it was 9 o'clock in the morning.
Ass up.
Like, you gotta.
She wanted to say that. Get your fat ass up and give me some money, goddammit.
Listen, not trying to get plotted at 9 o'clock in the morning does not mean you're not lazy. I'm sorry.
To a pimp, it does. To a pimp, is like, you lazy as
fuck these pimps, man.
Who's yours, Oni?
Oh, man. There's so many people. I'm about to go. I was going to say Pimp Kenny. I'm about to go with the mom because the mom did not help anything. Definitely her.
Sold her cell phone for a bag of coke.
A crappy cell phone.
Not
an iPhone, not even a Samsung, just one of them pop-up joints.
Yeah.
But before that, she was giving up her butthole.
Yeah, she said I'll give a butthole for some drugs. Yeah.
Fuck me in the ass.
Yeah, you can fuck me in
He was
the
like,
ass.
what? And that's crazy because
her name's G-Star. She was like,
yeah, that's right. Some old bitch here named G-Star.
she brought out her old hooker name.
Yeah,
right.
she brought out
Folks, this was said in the movie. This was not our words. Like, they really described it as an old bitch named G-Star. Yeah. And the dude actually remembered, like, oh yeah, bring her in, thinking she was just here to chill.
I think he was just there to get drugs. But she had no money.
She had no money, and then he got mad. Like, he was like, "What the fuck?"
He's like, "I'm not doing this with you, bro. I need money. This ain't."
He's like, "What you here for?"
Yeah. Exactly.
I didn't blame him because like, you thought it was gonna be like, well, this one time, and it took a crappy cell phone for him, and I think it was just because he
just felt bad. He was like, "This is getting sad."
He was like, it's getting sad.
Like, you trying to just offer up a phone that's not worth anything. You know what? Just take it. It's not.
I've never been a drug dealer, but what I can say is this is why I can't do it. I don't got the heart. I mean, I do got the heart, excuse me, because I'll sit there all the time and I'll just be like, please, man, please. All right, because you said it a third time. I mean, you know.
Listen,
like, I'll just be...
just handing out drugs.
You're going to be like, how much you made? None. Everybody just... He said they'll come back next week.
Nah, you can't be like that.
Because it's only...
If you've been around, it's kind of sad, bro. Like, man, you guys are addicted to this
Somebody
shit.
gave me an iPhone 12 for a bag of coke.
It's sad to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is
the point where, like, Keke Palmer was like, were you sucking him off for some ice?
Yeah. That's what they do. They be saying that's their last resort. And sometimes the drug dealer be like, well, it has been a while, so.
I was a bad drug dealer because, like, no, I need money. Butthole is not going to pay this rent.
Neither is bum ass phone.
G-Star is pretty, like.
Oh yeah, there's no argument on that.
She's not free drugs pretty.
That's why she had to give up that phone.
Yeah, she's not. Oh God.
Nah, I would laugh if
you should have started with the phone and moved to the butthole.
I would have laughed.
Phone? No, how about some?
I would have laughed when man turned on the phone and that shit ain't work. Shit had no minutes on it. Just nothing about it worked. This shit can't even charge. Yo, she got us.
It probably did. He just felt bad. Like this is bad. I gotta.
Yeah, he did just toss it to the side in a minute.
Yeah,
he flipped it up and he was like, "Oh, this ain't. It's just.
He's like, you know what?
It's trash. It's 2018. You still got this phone.
You know what? You got it, fam. I can't with you.
Yeah, he was like, I'm done. That's why he was like, don't come back here.
He was good. He was like the one good in science, unfortunately.
Yeah. Her friends were
guys that were like
they held it down.
Yeah, and her friends gave her good advice.
Yeah, they did. They knew everything that was gonna happen every time. When she did wrong, they was like, yo, fam, it's about to go down.
Yeah,
it's about to go down. Which brings me to my person, which is, so like I said, this man Pimp Kenny was a weird anime villain.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
And he left one specific job to his strongest henchman and was like, listen, take her out.
Yeah.
That was his one
job.
job.
Had to get Destiny.
Yeah.
He talked shit. He was like...
He allowed her to live. That's all he allowed her to do. He gave her two simple options. Either work for me
or die.
That's it. But because he respected her bravery, he just said, all right, I'm going to let you live, but you still going to get punished in some way.
I think he was meant to kill her.
No, that guy was going to let her live.
The guy was going to let her live?
He told the guy, remember, he told the guy, he was like, you're not going to die, but he was like, but it was some shit that he said. But he basically was just like, I'm going to give you another, basically make her realize you're going to work for me. Uh-huh. Now, this is what I was trying to allude to, but I had to come back to the part that her name was Wednesday. This is why he said you're going to come work for me, because this random goon, instead of killing her, was going to beat her up then torture her by fake drown, like not fake drowning. He was legit like trying to drown her, but not going all the way.
Yeah.
And then he was gonna rape her.
Yeah.
And I think he was gonna rape her to mentally be like, I can't do this pimp stuff. I might as well just work for you. I'm just scared, which was crazy.
Stupid.
I was like naive when I was watching that part, or when he said like, "Oh, you're gonna work for me." I was like, "Oh, like a pimp apprentice."
Right.
Initially thought, and then I saw the rape scene. I was like, "Oh no!" Like, okay.
I don't think he wanted her as like apprentice.
No, it was straight up being another hoe.
He was like, "I'm just gonna make you another." Because in his mind, he didn't believe that a woman could be a pimp.
Yeah.
So in his mind, he's like, "Nah, I'm just gonna make you what you should be." Which is just like Destiny. You're gonna work under her.
Oh,
so that's my belief. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's something along those lines.
But it felt like that to me, which is why the guy was like randomly trying to rape her instead of just beating her up. Because I thought he was just gonna torture her until she goes, all right, I'll just stop doing this. Just don't kill me. And then it turned into just like, now I'm just gonna fight. And then she was able to fight and beat this man. Yeah. The reason I am saying whose man
he shot her
is because she shot him.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, this man's job was to beat her up, torture her, and rape her, right? Which is, we do not condone that here, but this is what happened in the movie. For him to get shot and then look at her, and his last words was, "Oh, you shot me. What are you mad about? Do you not understand what you was doing to this woman? What do you think she was going through, fam? What did you think was going to happen? Who says this?
That was a dark
Bullets,
scene.
my only weakness? No. Whose man's are you? That should not have even, that question should not even come out his mouth.
Whose man's is you?
My man literally looked at her and was like, you shot me.
You failed at your mission.
How could you? Like, what, you tried to rape me, sir.
Yeah.
What you think was going to happen?
I feel like if he didn't try to rape her, she probably wouldn't have shot him.
No, she was going to shoot him regardless. I know it was happening. It was happening either way. Because before the rape, also, this part that was a question of mine. I could be wrong, and it could be an easy guess. How did the bathtub water get filled up that quickly?
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe Destiny
was.
That's what I was like. Maybe she was
running the bath. I think she was running the bath.
Yeah.
Because
that was a lot of water.
That shit was already set up for the drowning, and we never heard it be turned on at any point when he came in the room. So homie was like, ugh. I was like, nah. Where did the bathtub water come from?
That shit was fire.
Or maybe like in the script they're like toilet, and then Keke Palmer was like, no.
Yeah. No, I need clean, fresh water.
I thought he did a toilet once and then did the bathtub.
He might have.
Yeah, I feel like he did.
And if it was a toilet, I would have understood it more because you already know.
It's kind of hard to drown somebody in a toilet though.
It is. But what I'm saying by that
is more embarrassing, but
I would have understood how the water have gotten there so fast.
Yeah.
Versus the pimp having this whole speech and he's in the background like like just standing there, just turning it. You want hot or cold? You want me to do warm? Like just.
Or maybe Destiny had like a bath running.
No, I believe that. I'll take that. That's what I said. I was like, maybe that could have happened.
Yeah, she was feeling herself. She was talking shit.
I just still feel like there's a lot of hood movies we've covered, and I've already uncovered like the worst cops, the worst villains, the worst gangs, and this has got to be one of the worst henchmen I've ever seen in a hood film. I've probably said there was a worse henchman before, but this man now takes the cake. Only because he did some dastardly shit to her for her to turn around and basically do what any person would have probably done in that situation. And she didn't even kill him. She just shot him once so he could like just chill the fuck out.
She hit him in a spot where he was
where he could just bleed
she
out.
She shot like 4 more times. Like, yeah, he's definitely dead.
Because she was angry at that dumbass question. That's why.
I feel like she was more angry at the attempted rape. That's why I feel like if he just tried to drown her, she would have shot him in bounds.
All right, so the first bullet was for him to calm down. Yeah. The second bullet was for the attempted rape.
Yeah.
The third bullet.
I feel like every bullet after the first one was for the attempted rape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. The third and the last bullet was for that dumbass question.
Okay, I'll give you that. So bullets 2, 3, 3. Bullets 2, 3, 2, 4 was for attempted rape, and that final bullet was for the dumbass question.
Come on, man. We've been doing this shit for several years. Yeah. We've never heard a henchman ask that to the person they were assigned to kill. I've never seen that. I
feel like I've seen that in a movie where someone, oh my God, like a shocker, well, you shot me? Damn it.
Yeah, there's the point of shock, but then if nothing was done at that point where they got shot, then you can understand that. But to be like, you know what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you said like, I'm surprised you shot me.
We were literally brawling for several minutes before you stuck my head in the tub. And then you get mad? Get the fuck out of here. You deserve to die. I'm sorry. That really upset. That part really upset me when I saw
She
it.
ain't got raped though. That's good.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad. They outside of that one white girl, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They made sure that there was not a lot of rape scenes, but there was still a rape scene, which sucks. But yeah, that scene itself
villain, bro.
That scene itself was ruthless too. Almost had me saying the who's man's, but that was too. I understood that scene because it was to assert his power. It was to show us like this man is.
It's basically a scare straight for Pimp. Like, you thought Pimp was cool. It's not. You gotta deal with maniacs like this who are crazier than you, who really don't value human life.
Right. Exactly.
Like he kind of gives a fuck. Like, oh, this guy cares not.
He cares not.
Cares not.
Remember, he called him, true pimp shit. This is my property. You stole my property. But it was a villain with correct motives because he was like, you came to my club and stole my girl, and then think that
there's no research.
Yeah.
Like if there's who owns that club? Oh, him? Oh no, thank you.
Yeah, she's gonna find out. Yeah, that was on Keke. Like, I need to find who this belongs to.
You came to my place.
Yeah.
To the stripper. Here's the thing. Have you thought about selling sex?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you came over here and poached my people. Any person in that situation would have been upset. Like, dude, this is my top seller? Hell no. I'm upset. This is a rare hood film where the villain was right.
Yeah, I mean, his job was wrong, but he was right.
No, his job was 100% wrong. Yeah, we know that.
Like, I get why he was tight.
Yeah, we get why he was tight. If she never stole this woman from him,
she would have been fine.
Everybody would have been good money.
But maybe that was like DMX's later lessons for her, right? Like he's like, he didn't finish his pimp lessons.
Oh,
yeah,
I just got what you were saying. I thought you said that.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, oh, one more thing.
Don't follow the hose. Count your money, and don't
try to steal.
That's what you say when he was OD. He was like, when I wake up, I'm gonna teach her more stuff. And that was it. He never woke back up, and it was just like, up. His mom, that part had me dying. Cause you're right. His mom, that one scene, where his mom was like, "What we gonna do
to a child?
What we gonna do?" Drooling all over her. She was like, "What the fuck?"
She was a weird mom, and then her being like, "You're not a good pimp like your father was."
Yeah. It's like, fam, I'm the one doing all the work. Right. What are you talking about? I can leave you right. That's why I was glad when she left her in jail, because she was like, "I can leave you right here." I don't care.
You had to.
Yeah, and now you're never coming out because I'm dead. Nobody's gonna.
No, she'll come out. She wasn't in there for like, what was the charge? What was her crime? Loitering?
Yeah, because like, she just fell asleep on a bench.
Well, she fell asleep on a bench, but I think
they probably tested her for drugs.
They probably tested her and found out she had drugs.
Yeah,
she's not gonna be there forever unless she has a prior record. Maybe it's her third strike and we don't know.
Sure. Oh yeah, they did get out of jail first time.
Right.
So I'll probably be in there for like 5 years.
5 years. She's gonna do some time.
Yeah.
And then there's nobody to save her, nobody to hire a lawyer. So you already know she's getting that public
outside.
She's getting that public defender. That public defender that's just gonna come through and be like, "Oh, you been here before? All right, look, just say you guilty, give you like 3 years, you be out in no time, and you gotta do rehab." That's just it. They probably hit her with that, and she gonna come out and be like, "I'm gonna yell at Wednesday. I can't believe this shit." And the public defender was like, "Look, I don't know a lot of things.
I know she dead, though.
But I know your kid is dead."
Yeah, I know she dead. Oh, yeah, there's no Wednesday.
Would you think that G-Star would try
Thursday because Wednesday's gone?
Yeah, G-Star, what you think she's gonna what?
Continue the family pimp. She's like, oh no.
No way. She was terrible. She don't got it.
Like I'm just amazed at how they treated it like a strong family business. Like this was Succession, but like for pimping.
Succession for pimping. Yo, I mean, technically you're right, because DMX passed. He didn't mean to, but he passed it to
he meant to.
Well,
he said he lived his life forever before he died.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. So it is Succession. Yeah.
And we don't really see like his best friend come back. Like after he died, then he was gone.
Yeah, they showed him walk off. Nah, the best friend. Yeah, they showed him walk off.
He's like, this shit is done.
Yeah.
I hang out with 10-year-old.
Yeah, he was like, this shit whack. Yeah, because he knew already. He was like, man, G-Star gonna start wilding again. You know, watch her start asking. Watch her start giving up her ass for drugs again.
In my ass.
Wow, how crazy would be if the dude she was buying drugs from was like the son or some shit like that of that original best friend.
Oh.
I mean, if they did that, that would have been cool. But then he would have had some speech at the end where he's like, I didn't know the error of my ways. I didn't know your father was friends with my father.
I don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He already knew. Here, like, this chick is fucked. Just take it. I don't even care no more.
I feel like we're asking for
This dude could afford dudes with AK-47s. He's probably not like that down bad financially.
What was you about to say?
I feel like we're all you guys wanting a sequel to answer these questions.
There's no everyone's dead.
Well, there's
no follow-up.
I'm glad you brought that up. That is our last. Yes. Usually we have our question, which is if this movie was to be remade or tried to be pitched for like a sequel, which one would you rather? Even though it came out 6 years ago, and yes, like he said, everybody died. So what would you think that you'd want like something else to happen?
Like when the mother comes out of prison and finds out her daughter died.
Right.
Would she then get clean and get revenge and become the pimp of the bronx?
I'd rather that be a 1 hour TV show. Just get in, get out. Like she gets clean and then she turns around, she goes, my kid ain't even here, fuck it. Let's just go.
I'd rather that be a book I could read and throw in the trash after it.
They're going to be like, sir, did you throw out our book? Yes. This is a Barnes & Noble that you did not pay for this
That's
book.
a hard sell.
You did not pay for this book.
She's so non-sympathetic. She told the daughter she didn't love her, so like, there's no coming back.
I'd rather just a sequel, well, not in theaters. I'd rather a sequel that went to a streaming service where it was just about Destiny becoming like top dog in the Bronx. Or probably New York City as a whole. Like she's running. She don't even got to really be like a pimp herself. She just got to be like, she just got her own team of chicks. Like, what was that J-Lo movie, Hustlers?
Oh, yeah. Keke Palmer was in that, too.
She was.
Oh, yeah.
She was.
And she played a stripper.
Yeah. That ended up hustling people. You're right. So, something like that would be cool, but something where you just follow, like, Destiny, where she could, or you say a plot twist where it's like she planned this shit out and she'll show you how smart it is to do shit like this again or whatever. Like I think that would be cool.
Just go do different pimps and destroy empires.
We don't need like a super strong time skip. Probably just like a couple years after they're all gone, and she probably links up
a couple months. Or maybe. Like I cannot go back to the Bronx. Let's try Brooklyn.
Yeah, she finds like
destroys different boroughs.
Finds Wednesday's old hoes or whatever, or Kenny's old hoes, and be like, look, we gonna run this now. This is us. The strip club is us, whatever.
She goes against the old hoes and just have a hoe off and just because she be like, you got my pimp kill, so now fuck you, bitch.
They could do that.
Puerto Rico's and against Destiny.
Oh,
they could do that. I would definitely not watch that.
I like how we're making like a DC Marvel type of like.
You have to. Everyone's dead. I got no choice. There's no one left.
That's why we just digging and making shit up. Yeah, this is the one character you can use.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like they're fighting and it's like a war, and then that one scene where they reach out to like old school expert, and Destiny's like, we need your help, and we don't know. You know this game better than all of us, and they turn the camera into G-Star.
I knew it. I was waiting. I was like, I knew you were about to say that shit. I knew you was about to say that shit.
She dusts off her tassel bra or whatever she wore.
Time to get to work.
I'll show you how it's done. It's G-Star's time.
G-Star.
She gonna use the blade quote and spin it around. A lot of motherfuckers trying to get up the ice. It was like a ice.
Get up the ice, get high on ice.
Get out with the ice.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's good. I think that's a better sequel. The shit pans around is like G-Star. You dirty son of a bitch. Yo, this movie sucked. All right, so, folks. We never mean any disrespect to any of the people who were involved in this film and making this film or anything, but we do gotta, shoe fits, they gotta wear it. The movie was not that good, and
they can speak for themselves. This shit was great. It was hilarious. I laughed. The villain was funny.
I think it was meant to be comedy.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
I was never not bored.
That's your joy in it, but I don't think this filmmaker was making it to be a comedy, sir.
Ain't my problem.
All right, as I say, you turned it into a comedy, man. Come on, bro.
What was the most hilarious part for you?
Oh, the villain introduction. I mean, that was pretty sad. That, that scene where she was arguing with Nikki, and like she'll never love you like I do, which was a lie. To find out he didn't actually love her at all.
Yeah, she was right.
Yeah. Everything with May was hilarious.
What?
Everything with the mom was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
The mom was hilarious. He was right.
Funny.
Quick question for you, Oni. Who was the better evil pimp? was it Pimp Kenny in this movie or Coleman Domingo's character X in Zola? This was another hood film we saw previously.
Now, I'm gonna have to give it to
Did you see that
Zola because
movie?
he didn't die.
I thought I did, but I don't remember it now.
We'll show it to you. You probably did see his woman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to. I
I think I saw it.
gotta give it to Domingo because he didn't die and his plan was brilliant.
Yeah, it did work out. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. I just want to see what you were gonna say with that. I know you were gonna say like Kenny or something.
No.
Kenny was more menacing, but
No.
you're right.
Kenny was a lunatic.
He was a lunatic.
Domingo was also kind of a lunatic, but he was very smart.
Smart lunatic, yeah. Calculating madman.
Yeah.
And then worked out. Yeah, you're right. He lived to tell the tale, and then at the end he realized.
Yeah, Kenny's like Green Goblin, and Domingo's like Thanos, where it's like, all right, I see what you're doing, Green Goblin, but you're just aiming. There's no plot. You don't really have a plan. Then nigga Domingo like, nah, I got goals, bro. Let's see my house.
You made sure that Pimp Kenny stayed in the Marvel universe no matter what.
I'm just trying to compare it to the people they know. Like, I'm trying to compare
I was just
villains
laughing
to see.
because he played a Marvel character,
Yeah.
and you made sure that he stayed a Marvel character.
He did, didn't he? I didn't think about that. Listen, bro, it is what it is.
Oh Lord, Chewy, we really appreciate you doing this. You made history for our podcast. You put us on. You open the doors for other people to hopefully do this, and we'll see when that time comes. But we appreciate you. Do you feel like now that do you feel like you want to help put people on the hood films too?
Sure. I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm the person, but sure.
Nah, that works. That works itself out. Either way, whatever you do, you pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? So you're an entertainer just like us.
Yep.
So if you want, you can let these lovely people know where they can find you,
yeah,
check you out, all that good stuff.
ChewyComedy.com, Chewy May on most platforms.
That's right. I didn't think you was still check out. I was like, she finished. Oh shit! And hurry up. Anyway, that's good. She like, y'all some weird motherfucker. Anyway, no, we appreciate that. Follow Chewy. She's hilarious. That's why we rock with her. Even though he books, Oni is the guy that books the people. Even though we both take turns picking the movie, except for this episode, he's the guy that picks people, but he makes sure he don't pick trash. Trash for not funny people. No disrespect to the other comics out there, but I just know my guy. So anyway, you can follow us on all social media at Welcome to My Hood Film Podcast. And we now have a link tree, so I don't have to sit here and explain and spell these things out to you. You just click the link tree in our description. You can click the link. I'm going to make sure I have your socials in our description so that way they can see it. But you can click the link in the description, and it'll take you to all our social media. So you can check it out whenever you want. Follow us, subscribe, and like our content.
Like all that stuff.
Yes. Been a little behind, but we're going to get back in it. You know, as brothers, we got to pay the bills. This podcast ain't getting us there yet, but it will. So we'll get back on it soon enough. And lastly,
also we gotta like chase people down.
Yeah, it ain't easy. It ain't easy because we really filtered it. Like I said, we ain't getting no trash people, so it's not easy. Lastly, we want to send our thoughts, prayers, and a big rest in peace salute to OG, our legend, Mr. James Earl Jones. We only did one film that he was in because I think that was the only hood film he was in for us, which is Meteor Man. So we at least got that one down before he passed away. But this man, if you know him, he's the king of Zamunda. He was the king of Prod Rock. He was the Empire, the Emperor. He was Darth Vader. He was all those three icons and then some. The man literally, nobody even knew when they saw The Sandlot that when they walked into that man's house, it was gonna be James Earl Jones playing a blonde man, and a cool one at that. So this man is a man of many talents. He's done a lot of things. He's helped with phone books, all that shit back in the day. That's just me showing my age. I'm keeping it a buck.
That's okay.
So,
the mouse probably owns his voice anyway.
So exactly.
Probably
gonna be the last we'll hear of him. Ugh. So they'll probably do some other Star Wars movie where Darth Vader pulls up, or a Mufasa movie coming out later this year. That might be one of the last times we hear from him. But anyway, thoughts and prayers. Rest in peace, King. You were a real legend. And until next time, we're going to catch y'all later for another edition of Welcome to My Hood Films. Signing off, your boy Marv
Oni Francis.
Oh, Chewy May.
And we are off this, people. Peace.
Bye.